having entered Buddhism, then we have the opportunity to begin. Having entered Buddhism, then we have the opportunity to begin, make progress along, and complete the Buddhist path to liberation and enlightenment. If you not enter Buddhism, remain out, no opportunity. How do we enter? We should making sincere promise to seeking refuge in Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha throughout our life. Why we promising this? Because we want to attain permanent liberation from all the suffering that appear. Because just having temporary liberation from particular suffering, not good enough. This is our wisdom. Seeking temporary liberation from suffering, particular suffering, is the intention, idea is common intention with the human and animal. Same. We ordinary human being seeking temporary liberation from particular suffering. Animals same. There's no with regarding this, we are nothing special. With these worldly concerns, view intention, just seeking temporary happiness or temporary liberation from particular suffering is common view and common intention with animals. There's no any human being special. Therefore, Milarepa said to the hunter Gombotoji, your body is human's body, your mind is animal's mind. Same intention, view, what did they want, what did we human beings want, what the animals want, same. Subtly same. We know about computer many things, but our aim is to same, anyway, to temporary happiness, worldly pleasure. Animal has different method to finding worldly pleasure. We human beings different method to find worldly pleasure. The method different, the aim same, view same, intention same. With regarding this, human being nothing special than animal. The only difference is physical and more powerful to create negative karma, negative action, more powerful human being. We're using animals. How? We're taking their freedom. Animals. We're using animals our own purpose. For our money, for our meat, and for our activity. So we are reality we are very bad. Animals have no opportunity to sue us. If they sue, we be very bad, We are, for our temporary enjoying, we are peacing. The animals suffering, we know there are blood coming. For the city, we are laughing. So dishonesty, And then there's sometimes the play, cows, boo plays, anyway, like using animals for money, We are just temporarily enjoy, they are suffering, They have nothing belongs, any, for example, dogs, animals, nothing belongs, anything. Relatively, their body belongs themselves, but human being control everything. Human being control. Even their body have no ability to control themselves. Human being using, So, if we carefully think how we are dishonesty, there's no opportunity. opportunity to do it. If there opportunity, I can sue on behalf of animals, human beings. But there is no any law, no any court. Some groups try to help animals. I know in any country. They are very kind, but they have not much power because law not protecting animals, only human beings. So we are nothing special. Really, we are very bad, But we have some qualities. If we use our human body for the spiritual development, for the development of correct view, correct intention, good heart, especially Dharma, and then we have a very good opportunity. Our qualifications are much better than animals because we have the opportunity to understanding the nature of samsara. And we have opportunity to understanding to cut the continual samsara. We have opportunity to achieve permanent liberation from suffering because we have opportunity to study and practice Buddha Dharma. We have opportunity to control our delusions. Through controlling our delusion, we can solve our own problem of anger, attachment, ignorance, and we can benefit others effectively. All this because we have opportunity, because we have this opportunity because we made Buddha Dharma. So regarding this, human life is precious, value and very precious. So it depends our view and intention. So here said only human being can do by seeking. Okay. Anyway, so we think we should understanding and think. I can protect and liberate permanently myself and others only through putting Dharma into practice, receiving Buddha's blessings, and receiving help and support from Sangha, the supreme spiritual plans. Thinking in this way, we should make promise to sincerely relying or sincerely seeking refuge in Buddha Dharma and Sangha throughout our life. And this promise is refuge vows. We making this promise because we already recently understood, thinking in this way, we should make promise to sincerely seeking refuge in Buddha Dharma and Sangha throughout our life. This promise is the refuge vows, which is the gateway through which we enter Buddhism. Having entered Buddhism, then we have the opportunity to begin make progress along and complete the Buddhist path to liberation and enlightenment. Even if we have started Buddhism, even if we have started Buddhism, if we do not enter Buddhism, but remain outside of Buddhism, our intellectual understanding of Buddhism has no function. This is very important to understanding for those who have studied Buddhism for many years. I'm not saying Buddhicity good, others bad. I'm not saying. I'm saying that those who really want to get advantages, meaningful life, through Buddha's teaching and Buddhism, they must be under inside, not remain outside. How? Through promising, sincerely relying or sincerely seeking refuge in Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha throughout our life. Then this promise maintained continually. As long as this promise maintained in your mind, you are inside Buddhism. If you give up this promise, ignore it, you are out, not in Buddhism. So therefore, having promised through seeking refuge in Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha throughout your life, this promise should maintain continually, never give up. As long as you remain with this promise, you are in Buddhism. Then you have opportunity to begin progressing and finally completed the path to enlightenment or liberation and enlightenment. So quite important,